got one ball here. Offense, CJ.
Only one thing left to do, baby. We live, baby.
We live today.
Yeah. Jay looked better than last week. I was getting a little nervous, bro.
Yeah, we live today.
His demeanor last week was not what's up.
Yeah, man. We after going through all them problems with the offense on Monday, we turned it around today. We made
real quick, bro.
We made the 49ers really feel us. We put up 475 total yards on offense, and that's something special. Over 300, I think it was 317 passing yards. It looked
318.
like
give him that one,
and it looked like it's all good for right now. So, if anybody that was on the timeline talking reckless on YouTube or whatever, I heard a whole bunch of nonsense about CJ needing to be benched. I want to see you keep that same energy in the face of
somebody
success.
said that?
Oh, it was several people saying that.
Oh man, I ain't see it. I could get it. I did say that we needed to fix some problems, but benching CJ, we also said we're not firing Nick Caley because his offense was clicking this week, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like the boys was clicking.
It was working. So
hey, I feel like he watched the pod, bro, because I swear he hit Woody out the backfield like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah,
I was like, come on, dog.
Over 150
you talking about it?
Rushing yards too. So
that boy Jaquavius. One time for my guy,
your boy Woody Marks, man. And I really like what I saw from Nick Chubb too. I saw a lot of third and shorts today, and you want to know how to win games? Put your quarterback in third and short situations.
Yeah, bro. And the thing is, they gave him enough time to do what he needs to do, bro. He was getting the ball at his hand faster this week. He was hitting the receivers in the numbers, bro. And that's what I'm saying. The scheme must have been drawn up a lot better. I almost thought in the first half, I'm looking at it like, dang, D'Amico get that playbook last year before he left? Or the year before? I don't know what he did, man, because we looked at like we on all cylinders, dog.
Well,
we were doing a really good job, man.
I'm going to tell you this. I expected what happened on the defensive end. I mean, the defense been playing so well up to this point. Like, you already knew they was going to come out and do their job. Between them and Denver Broncos, I don't know who's got a better defense. By the way, the Denver Broncos on my screen here playing against the Cowboys. So, I don't know who's got the better defense between Denver and us. But it's 1A and 1B, bro, because they are live. And one of the things people ain't going to automatically know, D'Amico Ryans was on that sideline for San Francisco for several years. So D'Amico Ryans kind of knows how Kyle Shanahan is going to want to play. And without his starting quarterback in there, he was able to get several stops. He was able to jump the gun a few times, and he just knew what was about to happen. And you get the feeling that they were extremely well prepared, recovering from that game on Monday.
That's a quick turnaround too. Playing a Monday night game, getting torched in a Monday night game, coming back on a Sunday and just making it happen, bro. I think that I'm glad you brought the defense because I think the defense holding them to no first downs until the last few minutes of the second quarter is a big deal.
Yeah.
No first down.
It's just it's not coincidence.
None.
It's not a coincidence.
Yeah,
D'Amico Ryans is extremely familiar with that playbook, and so he already knows. And it just looked like the guys were fully prepared for what they was about to see.
And I think the biggest deal too is CJ. He is the quarterback, so his demeanor means a lot to the whole team. And if you watch him, bro, he's smiling, he laughing, he doing his old. He hit them with one of them. You know what I'm saying? That's what we want to see. This is the guy that we want to see, bro.
Yeah.
And that's what they said on the commentators. Was that a one-off game last week? I think it was.
Yeah.
I'm going to call it that. That's what we're going to have to call it. But, I mean,
what's so special about this guy is the way he leads. It's like even when things ain't going right, if you just listen to him talk and you see the confidence that the offense and the guys on the other side of on the defense actually have in this young guy, then you just get it. At the end of the game, he has his exit interview, and the first thing he did is thank God.
Yeah, first I just want to give all glory and praise to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, and without him I'm nothing. I'm a broken, wretched, sinful man, and he saved me. We knew what we had to do. We knew what we did last week wasn't good enough, and really we just have faith. It's easy to have faith when it's easy, but when it's hard and it gets tested, you get punched in the mouth. Like, and that happens in this league all the time.
It's easy to have faith when everything is going right, but everything is going wrong.
Mm-hmm.
He said something along the lines of, I know that I'm lost without him, so I just maintain my faith even when things are not going great. And just as a teammate, when you hear your quarterback, the leader of your team, the CEO talking of your franchise talking like that, it's real easy to get behind him and just have so much faith in him and so much trust in him, because you know he's getting his faith and his power from a higher power.
Yeah, bro. Amen to that, brother. I was gonna say too that score before the half too would have also got everybody down. For me, that was a big score. Yeah. That San Francisco score right before the half.
They missed out on a chance.
They didn't come out.
Well, they missed out on a chance for 3. At the very end, they had an opportunity to down the ball in field goal range. And if they had done so, they could have actually went into the half with 10 points. It would have been 10-16. So I'm glad they missed out on that opportunity, because that would have done numbers for the morale. But if you was looking at the game, you knew you couldn't trust that offense to move the ball against our defense.
Nah, but I think that they would have came out second half like, okay, we got one on you.
Yeah.
Let's see what's up. But the Texans didn't back down, bro. They hit a 3 and out and they got the ball back. And I think that was a big deal, bro. Like, that was a big deal.
Yeah. Hey, something else happened in this game. Yeah. Now, I've been saying for the longest that the offensive line is not perfect. They're not awesome. You know, we got an average or below average offensive line. And anytime you talk to somebody about the Texans, that's the first thing that come out their mouth. And so, And so I want to know what you got to say, knowing that they allowed 0 sacks for the entire game, in addition to over 150 rushing yards. Tell me, is that the same line that y'all are talking about can't win no games?
Yeah, Christian McCaffrey, they only had 30 rushing yards in going into the half. 30 rushing yards. 30. We had like 115, 150 or something like that, bro. Like that's
0
that's
sacks
crazy.
allowed.
I think
0,
bro. Yeah, that's a bit. But I think that they have to be working together. You could see CJ 1, 2, 3 ball, 1, 2, 3 ball. It wasn't one, and then the time that he did scramble a little bit, it's like they was clicking. You have to be able to know where your offensive lineman gonna be, get away from the pressure, bro. There was a couple of that he ran for like 15, 20 yards.
Yeah,
bro.
I took the over.
He was actually running the ball. Yeah, as you should. As you should. He always gonna get a little 15, little 20-yard run. But he did it on multiple occasions, and that's a big deal when it comes to extending the play. And bro, I mean, what we gotta say about the offensive line, I guess you could say they had some penalties. We had more penalties, but it wasn't all the offensive line on that.
Yeah.
There were some penalties in there. That's the only spot that they got us on. They had 4, we had 8.
I'm just saying, an offensive line that can go the entirety of the game without letting their quarterback get sacked is probably not even the worst offensive line in football. And I'm just saying, there's something there. It got a lot more to do with the offensive coordinator, with the coach, with the plays that are called, with the assignments they have in blocking. And you saw CJ calling out blitzers this game. Like, I saw it with my own eyes. He knows how to do it, and he probably watched film and noticed that he missed several of those last week.
He looked way more poised in the pocket, bro.
Yeah.
He looked way more like, I've been here before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think a big deal, too. Maybe he's at home.
Well, I'm going to say he looked poised later in the game. At the beginning of the game, he did what he was supposed to do. The first drive was real good. And, you know, they continue to have real long, sustained drives. And anytime you have 9+ plays in a drive, that raises the chances that you're going to make a mistake. He didn't make those mistakes. And I'm just saying that things look so much different today than they did this time last week. And you just got to give it up.
We're going to always win games where we're going to win the games where we're doubling the first down. Yeah. We had 23 to their 12.
Yeah.
We had 16 different opportunities on third down. We capitalized on 9 of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Those numbers look nice.
Well, what I was getting to,
fourth down, we got one.
What I was getting to was, I think I saw CJ miss a couple of open passes. Most of them he was missing because he was throwing it too high. And he missed several of those open passes at the beginning of the game. But the further along he went, the more comfortable he started looking in the pocket. You started seeing him throw darts. And it was nice to watch. It's a nice bounce back. You know, we was feeling real low against the Seahawks, but I think with a second shot at the Seahawks, we might do a whole lot better. Now, we got to keep in mind that the 49ers defense has several injuries. In all of the games that we've won, we've been facing teams that have been dealing with several injuries, big time injuries. And I do understand that that's a thing. But the bottom line is, whoever they put in front of you, you go out there and you beat them.
Yeah, I don't care if Brock Purdy hurt. I don't want to hear none of that, bro.
I ain't trying to hear none of that.
We Jameis Winston, bro. That's it.
You know what I'm talking about?
Hold it down.